Alleghany Journal has found the crew who is operating Alleghany Outdoors here on the Jackson River Scenic Trail. Welcome, fellas. Great grand opening and ribbon cutting.
Oh, thank you very much. We're glad to be here.
And John, you were very thorough in your explanation of what your operation offers. But could you give the crowd a feel for how easy it is? I mean, is it 24/7, 365? What are the hours of the operation?
Sure. Well, we're open 9 to 5. We'll be open 5 days a week in the spring and the fall, and we'll move to 7 days a week, Memorial Day to Labor Day. That's a family-friendly activity. We do kayaking, canoeing, rafting, tubing, and biking, and it's good for all ages, age 6 and above.
You took my next question. And you guys are pretty experienced in this. You haven't just started this. Dan, give us a feel for the company's experience in this kind of activity.
We've been operating about in Buchanan for about 15 years. We do about 12,000 customers a year. So we kind of know what we're doing. We got everything down to a fun science. And we really good at the hospitality, making customers feel welcome and comfortable and having a good, safe experience on the river. So it's definitely a fun activity to get to meet people all over the state.
And do you expect a similar volume to what you're seeing in Buchanan?
That's taken us 15 years to get to that level in Buchanan. So it'll start off very, very small, and it'll grow over the years.
And one more time, what they can do here.
We do
kayaking.
Yeah, we do kayaking, canoeing, biking, tubing, and rafting.
And so they can bike all the way up the Jackson River Scenic Trail.
Yes.
And are you at the point now where it's full service level, or will there be some things that may develop in the future?
Well, this is we run a self-guided trip, so we transport the customers up to the boat landing, help them launch, and then once they're on the river, they go on their own. And so we don't go with them on the river, but it's an easy enough and fun enough activity where they don't need to have a guide go with them. Yeah.
Well, it's really exciting. It looks like your building's well organized. You've got an experienced staff, and we thank you very much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you.
The Alleghany Journal has found Joseph Boatwright with the USDA Rural Development. Joseph is a rural business specialist, and your agency, Joe, had an important aspect to play in the opening of Alleghany Outdoors. What was that?
Yeah, what rural development is part of U.S. Department of Agriculture, and we are in the rural business services, and this project was funded, not completely, but a lot of it was funded by our Rural Business Development Grant, which is a grant that we can make to municipalities or nonprofits, but the end product has to be for small and emerging businesses to help either create jobs or expand or something of that nature, and through that we've been able to help the Alleghany Outfield Foundation.
What a perfect match between a grant authority and an outcome. I mean, do you do this all over the region? Is your particular aspect of the agency this region?
Well, actually, we have it broken down into 4 different regions. And so BJ Fulcher is in Richmond, and she is a big hand in this, handling Southside Virginia, and I handle most of the Valley region and down south.
Well, I'm sure that Alleghany County is delighted that you participated, especially to the degree that you did. And we thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.